This is 1.3 being explained for you, again giving you a chance to kind of work along with me. Same thing we've been doing the last few days. I think there's just going to be more negatives. This is the same thing where if the signs are different, the bigger number wins. 8 is red, so red would win. And the final number, if that was a competition, would be that red wins by 2. If that was the case. Hopefully you're getting used to this. 7 reds, 4 reds means it has to be red. 7 and 4 work together to make 11 reds all together. If you don't know what that is, use your calculator to do 7 plus 4, or use your fingers. Do whatever you got to do to make sure you're where you need to be. Here, this is multiplication, because there's no sign between the parentheses. The signs are different, and what we should know by now is that the signs are different. It's negative, and 2 times 1 is 2. Here, again, this is multiplication. Signs are different. 2 times 7 is 14, so it should be negative 14. Here, again, this is multiplication. Signs are different. And 7 times 9 would be a negative because signs are different, 63. In this problem, again, meeting-wise, 11 meets 10u, and 11 meets 6. This makes 110u, again, because remember you multiply and connect the variable. That'll be a positive 66, so plus 66 is what's added on to it. Don't put plus a positive, you just put one sign in between two numbers. Here, you got to make sure you remember that this is a negative 5 meeting a positive 4a. Then this is a negative 5 with a plus in between, a negative 5 meeting negative 6. This then becomes negative 20a. This becomes a positive 30 because both of those are negative, and that is how you find your answer. Does not matter what side this is on. This is still a 8 meeting 8x, and I'm just going to do it from the outside number first. So 8 meets 8x. You could get away with putting 8x meets 8. That's fine. I just like to start from the outside. And 8 is also going to meet, 3. So 8 meets 8x, 8 meets 3, that would be 64x, because remember that's multiplied with the variable, plus 24. Here, that's your outside number, so negative 9 meets 10x from here, and negative 9 meets 7. Paying attention to your symbols here, those signs are different, so it's negative 90x. These signs are also different, so it's negative 63 here. There is your answer. Negative 3 meets 8w, negative 3 meets 10. So again, negative 3 to 8w, and always use a plus. Negative 3 meets 10. Those two signs are different, so it's negative 24w. Those two signs are different, so it's minus 30. Just make sure you're paying attention to all the details on how you type it. Usually that's the hardest part. Just to show you that it works, I'm going to put 5f meets 5, because that is the first meeting is this and that. And then 6 meets 5. That should work for you whenever we do that. This will be 25f and plus 30. 3 meets 10q. And 3 meets 2. So 3 meets 10q, 3 meets 2. Don't forget your other parentheses. It will mark you wrong, and I'll even prove it. This turns into 30q plus 6. And it says, make sure you're using parentheses. Did you use a plus sign? Notice how it even told me where to look. It's here. I got to make sure my parentheses is where it needs to be. And then you get that question right. Then negative 9 meets 9a, and always use a plus. Negative 9 meets 9. So that would be what? Negative 81a, and that would just be negative 81, which is added on to it. And that again is the end of 1.3. Thanks for working along with me on that. Have a good day. Remember to email me if you have any questions.